The views and the opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities of LFTP Productions.
Woo! Hey, who said these ladies can't get it? You know how they get it. They come on the scene and we say, Divas, Divas, Divas. I like the way you walking, Divas, Divas, Divas. I like the way you're talking, Divas, Divas, Divas. I like the way you're blocking, Divas, Divas, Divas. We got the diva doses. Doses, doses, we got the diva doses, 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 we got the diva doses, 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 we got the diva doses, 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 we got the diva doses.
Welcome to the Divas Dose Podcast Show. Here where nothing's off topic because everything is definitely up for discussion. I'm your co-host, Sharnita, or just simply Nita, along with...
That's me.
No, along with...
Hey, I'm Renee. And I'm Peaches with no cream, but baby, I got all the tea, honey.
Please stay ready, keep them getting ready.
What's up, it's your girl, Also Mimi.
All right, and we coming at you live from the Pentagon. So before we get started, we have a special guest, and we're going to get to him in a few minutes. I'm going to let him introduce himself, give a little background about himself, but we're going to jump in with a short prayer real quick before we get into the topic and to our guest. Dear Heavenly Father, we humbly come to you thanking you for traveling grace to and from our destinations, and we ask that you bless this union of 4 women, 4 mics, 4 voices, in 1 space. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so let's jump right on into it. Tonight's topic. Then we're gonna let the guest introduce himself.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Tonight's topic is what, Peaches?
It is who can tell women about themselves.
Who can tell women the truth
About themselves, that too.
That too. All of it.
Uh-huh.
This topic comes from our handsome
I appreciate it.
male co-host, because you're a
Chocolate.
co-host tonight.
I'm a co-host.
All
Thank you.
right, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am Jimmy Love. Friends call me Jimmy Love. I am a retired parole officer turned entrepreneur. And I'm just living life, trying to live the dream. That's it.
I know that's right.
That's what's up.
Love it. Okay, so before we dive into the topic, what made you come up with this topic?
All right. So you look at certain content creators, certain media personalities that they try to tell women the truth. You got people like Shahrazad Ali, who wrote a book about the key to understanding Black women.
Mhm.
Black women almost burnt her house down behind this book that she wrote that still holds true to this day. So then you got people like, y'all would call him Black Satan, Kevin Samuels, who tried to tell y'all the truth.
I love Kevin Samuels.
I do too. But so he said the truth. Okay, they didn't like that.
So you know I'm gonna ask you what truth was that in a minute.
It was true. You got to tell me what lie he told.
No. I said I'm gonna ask you what truth.
What
You're gonna have to give me some kind of statement or something. He said, but go ahead and finish.
Okay. So then you had Iyanla Van Zant, who told women the truth or attempted to, and they ran off the show. So my thing is, who can hold y'all accountable? Who can tell y'all the truth when y'all out of pocket?
I love it.
So
Okay.
you're gonna ask me about
Yeah, give me something from one of your references that you deem as though the truth is the truth and we're not listening.
Kevin Samuels. Let's
well,
start there.
we can start with Kevin Samuels.
Okay.
What Kevin Samuels would do, I don't agree with everything he said, but I think we live in a world where we got to agree with it, what everybody says all the time, and that's just not how the world works.
Mhm.
One of the things he would say is hey, well, okay, if you want this kind of guy, what do you bring to this guy for him to want you? And some of these women would say, well, I'll just show up. It's like, no, that's not enough. So who can tell you the truth when you're out of pocket? Or, for example, like we look at the body positivity stuff, when they were getting on Lizzo about, hey, you good where you at, or all this, now she losing weight.
Mhm. Mhm.
And knowing that wasn't really
Who she was. Mhm.
That's what that is, what she's going through now is who she is right now.
Mhm.
So when y'all out of pocket, who can tell y'all out of pocket? Is it women? Because men, I don't think men we're kind of at that limit where we really can't.
Well, I beg to differ.
Okay.
Right. I make this statement all the time that only a man can lead a woman. And I'm going off the chain of commandment, God, man, and woman. Right. And so I think one is a variation of women.
Okay.
They choose to listen to what they want to.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that men have helped define that situation
How so?
by saying, oh, okay, I'll use the body, for instance. They'll take a superficial woman over a woman who's natural.
Can I tell you what
Yeah.
that's about from a man's
Yeah,
standpoint?
go ahead.
Let's say if you see a woman with, like, let's say a BBL.
Mm-hmm.
A BBL is like McDonald's,
Mm-hmm.
right? You eat McDonald's, whatever, but you'd rather be at Papa Do's,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's just kind of what men want at the time. But if it's natural, men gravitate towards the natural. I give an example of what I saw the other day that really threw me off. So there are these guys who are transitioning into, I guess, women or whatever you want to call them,
Transgenders.
transgenders, they're taking these testosterone
Mhm.
pills,
Mhm.
and that's making them look more.
Feminine.
Yeah, so I kind of want the baby pictures, and I want all of this stuff, so I can know that this is a woman for real.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you're not,
Feel that.
people want that. Oh, I get another example. There was a lady from the Pop with the Balloon show, and she had on a wig. And she was a good looking sister, but she had a wig on. And when she took her wig off,
She was even more
she
gorgeous.
was even more gorgeous.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow.
I saw that episode.
She was gorgeous. Like,
She was super gorgeous.
Like-
very gorgeous.
all women could do so much. Black women, we could do so much stuff naturally. We could do more than anybody can naturally when we want to, when our women want to.
But I
And
don't
that
think,
woman was-
but men make it seem like that's not what they want.
Exactly.
No, that's-
Because when you look at it, right? When we look at
Mhm.
a lot of men and they're out, they have these trophy looking women,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not a resemblance of what we are at all.
who you,
Yes.
you talking about the celebrities?
No, I'm talking
Mm-mm.
about a man in general.
Just in general.
So,
Must be a high value man.
I can't even say that because I mean,
I
some
don't
men.
see too many men that ain't high value with some trophy women. I'm just saying.
Oh yes.
Well, we're not talking about broke men.
That's
So
a different-
let's say
it's
that.
different.
Yeah.
But,
We're
but
not talking about-
some guys like BBLs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
It's-
not just not just BBLs. I'm gonna say men feel like, in my opinion,
Okay.
from what I've seen, they want a woman that looks a certain way when they are out in public.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take us, for example. We're very voluptuous women.
I'm fat, but go ahead.
I'm gonna call it voluptuous. Okay. And so when they see us, they right, and because we hold out for what we know it is that we want,
Mm-hmm.
we're deemed as, oh, they're too independent for us.
I don't know about that. Now, if you
Oh,
hold it
I
out for what
do.
you, it just depends on what it is that you want.
Mm-hmm.
I
It-
want what everybody else want.
What?
What you
A
think that?
wolf?
What you think that is, Jimmy? Tell me what you think.
I don't know. I'm not you.
No, what do you think a woman wants?
I don't know.
He's
Because
not programmed to think like a woman. He's a man.
No, but you should have some kind of connotation
well, I
of
mean,
what you think a woman wants.
they want what they want and what they say they want and what they
Oh,
actually
that's
get.
true.
That's two different things.
That's true.
You can say you want a provider. You can say you want to do to take care of everything. He's
Mhm.
nice
Women
to
are
you.
very contradictory.
But if he's 5'2", then
tell you.
everything else
It's out the window.
is out the window.
Mm.
and that's
So
And I think those women are superficial.
there
Yeah.
are a lot of them.
well, I
Because
guess
he's
I
still a
am, 'cause I
man
don't
with a
want
dingalang.
Yeah, that's
I guess I
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
When you lay down, y'all the same height.
Bye, girl. Bye.
That's all I'ma say.
Why
No
don't-
5'2".
Well, so if you found a good man and he
Mhm.
was 5'2", you wouldn't take him?
And he a millionaire.
No, ma'am.
Oh,
Girl,
you crazy.
No, I'm not crazy.
Well, you fall in line with what Jimmy talking about.
Yep.
Well, I guess
Oh,
I
yeah.
Well, I mean,
5'2".
but I think at the end of the day, everybody has preferences. I get it.
That's it.
You know,
Jimmy, but I just asked her if he had
you-
everything else, but he was just 5'2".
Just the height.
That's not superficial. That's my preference.
that's your preference. But
So you saying if that man was honest, loyal, he had a good job, he was a great
If
leader.
I gotta look down at this man and look at him like this, I don't want that man.
how tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
Okay, everybody taller than you. Everybody taller than you.
Is that what he was on?
Everybody taller than you. The average man is taller than you. I'm not talking, but I'm just the 5'2" was just an exaggerated example. But if he not 6 feet, because think about the average man. Well, average man is like 5'9",
Mhm.
5'2".
I don't know why. Okay, so it's not 5'8", 5'7". The average
No, it's
man's
like that at 5'9".
5'9".
Okay, gotcha.
And only 15% of the men, no matter what the race, is 15% of 6 feet and up.
Okay.
So now all these women want this 6 foot man.
Mhm.
All y'all gonna be chasing after this group, this small group of guys.
That's true, Jimmy. Yeah.
And now y'all wondering why ain't nobody committed. I don't have to be. I'm 6 feet, whatever.
Exactly. And every woman want me.
And then sometimes
he could be just a narcissistic.
Yeah.
everything.
And 9 times out of
that's what
10 they
I'm saying.
are.
He doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to choose between because he has.
Well, I look at it like this: if you chose somebody off their physical aspects at any given moment, you could be with that person and something could change.
I
He
agree.
can get fat.
That's true.
He can get
Or
be in an
he can
accident,
be in an
become
accident.
Yep.
paraplegic,
He
anything.
can lose his hair.
But let's be honest with ourselves. First impression is everything. What's your first impression of somebody that attracts you?
The physical.
Yes.
Yes, but you already said 5'2", so you wouldn't even get that man
I
in
wouldn't
place.
even
So,
look at his-
exactly. So why are we having this conversation then? You wouldn't even look at him.
Well,
So-
I think physical attraction is like, okay, you got a Mercedes Benz. I love Mercedes.
Yeah.
The first impression, I love Mercedes. All right, but at the end of the day, the newness wears off, the smell wears off. You
Yes.
just want that thing to be able to run, drive, be dependable, not no check engine lights, all that.
Yeah.
I think when you look at a man, you got to kind of look at it's just deeper than the surface because there are a lot of there are some broke dudes out here that look just like y'all like him and they're broke.
That's true.
But the you know
Or he's not ambitious. He can be
Or
broke
Not
and
ambitious.
ambitious.
Yep.
Or doesn't have any substance. Absolutely.
Yep.
so it's just you just got to
Don't have
kind of
no
look at
motion.
more than just hey, does he look good for the gram or whatever?
Yeah.
No, it's
That part.
deeper than that.
Yeah. And you got to be careful because men and women, they will sell you a facade out here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. They'll see some truth
Baby,
tickets quick.
I was reading something where the lady said she wanted this lady to come and speak at one of her seminars. She said the lady always on social media posted up, like she got it going on, red bottoms, foreign car, just like she got it going on. She said, so she called the lady to ask the lady, hey, would you mind speaking at one of my seminars? I admire you, how you hustle, how you got it going on. And the lady told her, she said, oh, I'm gonna have to get back with you because I'm trying to find me a place to stay because I got evicted.
Oh wow.
See?
Materialistic.
So
things
who can
before
tell her the truth?
Yeah.
She has to tell herself the truth
Right.
first of all.
Right.
Yeah.
She has to own the truth about who she is
Accountability. Yeah.
before she even
But social
listens to
media-
somebody else.
Social media can be deadly though.
It
in a
can,
sense.
but you have to pull yourself outside of social media
And you have to
and
have
come
standards
back
and
to
morals.
reality.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And some people can't. They get so addicted to social media, the likes and the DMs,
Yes.
then they can't really pull themselves out of that.
Yeah, they get lost from reality from fantasy.
The fantasy.
Yeah.
But I want to hear more about these other references that says women.
Mhm.
I want to know more about what you're saying so we
Who
can
can
help.
tell women?
We can help break it down.
But it
Yeah.
can be a double standard too when he say who can tell women the truth, because I feel like sometimes women get away with certain things versus a man wouldn't be able to.
Right.
So it's kind of double standard when it comes to that statement.
Oh, so are you referencing to a woman sleeping around and being a whore?
I don't think it's a whore. I think it's if you're not committed to someone, then
You're
you
free to do whatever
you're free
you
to do whatever you want to do.
So do you call a woman like that if she's not non-committal?
Mm-hmm.
She's just free. She pays her own bills. She does her own thing. Takes care of herself. Whatever.
She can call
The
up
whole
Jimmy
shebang.
one day. She
Yeah.
can call up Michael another day.
Right.
Do you think she's non-committal?
Okay.
Do you think she's a whore because she has you, John, Tim, Adam?
Here's what I'll tell you that man won't tell you.
Yeah.
If you doing all that, you better not tell no man you doing all that.
Okay.
He's gonna
But see,
look at
I
you
beg to
like that.
differ because I'm gonna tell you something. I
Just
think
tell you what these men say.
I think
What we think.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody else. The truth is the coldest game because you know what? Either you gonna rock with it or you not.
You're right. But as a man, we are possessive and we want stuff for our own.
Yeah.
And
So
if
women do
hold
too,
on,
though.
hold on. You're right. But men get praise for their body counts more than women.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
you
think
can't
times
be
have changed.
No, they have not.
I
Men
think times
still,
have
you can
changed.
ask them something, but no, men don't like by high body counts like that. Like I understand if I meet you, you doing your thing,
Mm-hmm.
just don't tell me about it.
Mm.
Like,
But if I meet you and I'm doing that, why would I not be honest with you and
well, you
transparent?
can be like I'm dating,
Because then that would be like me coming to you fake.
right? But you can say I'm dating other people. Okay, that's it. Leave it alone. All right, you dating.
But you
other
don't want to hear that you're sleeping with other people.
But he's gonna automatically think that.
people. Well, yeah,
But
but
just because you're dating other people.
Exactly.
Well,
He's
I mean,
now that
automatically
could
gonna think
be.
that.
I mean, just because you go out with somebody don't mean you sleep with them.
Exactly.
that's true. But it don't mean you're not either.
Mhm. See what I'm
But
talking about?
that's my point. So why not let the person be honest?
I don't need to know the details.
Yeah, I need to know the details.
Oh my, I'm
I don't need- because I-
That's the double standard.
that's the
Well,
double
hey, Hey,
honest. And you know what that's
but-
gonna tell me right off the bat? If I can't be honest with you, I don't need to be with you because I need to be with a man that I can be completely honest with, and he's going to accept me for how I am. Now that doesn't mean in 6 months I'm not gonna be the same way.
right.
Because just like men do, you may say, "Oh, I like her, but she not just everything I need." Oh, I like her, but she missing some things. So I'm gonna just kind of
Date
wait it out and see who
Tell her to
kinda-
wait on me. I'm trying to get my whole life
How it's
together.
gonna work out.
Yeah.
And then one of the 3 people might wind up winning out because guess what? That brother just seemed to be more what she needed and what she wanted, opposed to the other 2. And then in 6 months, she might be with him. But if I can't be honest with you, I don't want to be with you.
Well, you can be honest with me. I just don't know I don't need to know the blow, blah, blow details.
So
You
you
know what I'm saying?
That's why I wouldn't tell you, last night I was with. I was
That's what I'm saying.
I gave a little fellatio.
I don't even need to know that. If you date, believe that. Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Okay, well, if you date other people,
I would tell you something like this.
Like she
Hey,
got
Jimmy,
bird.
how you doing?
I'm all
I
right.
just want you to know something. Like I have multiple friends. Are you cool with that?
Okay, as long as they don't get back to me, I'm
No,
cool.
I'm asking. Are you cool with that?
I'm cool with that. As
Okay,
long as they don't get. Hold on. Hold on.
It's fine with you.
As long as they don't get back to me.
Okay.
Because if they interfering in my time, then that's a
Oh,
problem.
don't worry. Your time is your time, baby.
That's
Nobody gonna
right.
interfere in
It
your
is. But see, but see,
She's telling you. High
Well,
five. That's what I'm talking about.
But what'll happen is that you have some of these women that had these little dudes on the side. So now I'm competing with the comfort level that she has with this dude on the side. It is a competition.
How is the competition?
Because I'm competing with these.
See, this is what y'all don't understand about a woman. Let me go ahead and break this down
Break
to
it
you.
down, girl.
See, if a woman has 2 men that she's dating and she allows a 3rd one to come in, them men not even in competition, baby.
That's fine, but it is a competition.
It's not a competition because she already knows she's not gonna get with them 2.
Well,
They just riding the wave.
Well, that's
burn.
what I'm saying. So how do you know how? Again, that's why I say you just need to cut it short. Hey, I'm dating other people. That's it. Because if you still dealing with these people, I don't know.
Because you just might be that one.
I might just be a dude that she like, but this the dude. I give you an example. You remember that movie Casino? Well, Robert De Niro, he's probably the biggest simp in movie history. He's giving this woman everything. Look, just be honest with me, everything. But she was messing with this old sleazeball pimp.
No.
All broke.
But he knew what she got with her though, what kind of woman she
Yeah,
was.
but he thought he won out. And really, he should have won out, but he didn't.
Tried to turn a hoe into a housewife, I think.
She was a crackhead.
But-
You
but-
can't turn
That's why I think he was a simp, because knowing that situation, he should have left that alone, but he didn't.
Yeah.
But that's what. But it's the
You
bigger.
can't help who you love, Jimmy. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You're right. But again, if I'm seeing that, if I'd have saw that the first time with him, I'd have cut off altogether. But he kept pushing and kept doing that.
Because he
it-
wanted to conquer her.
You think that's well?
He did. He
Yeah,
wanted
it
to.
don't take
He,
much. It don't take much
he
to
wanted
con-
to make sure he was the winner, and then when he realized that no matter how much he did, he
let
would
his
never be
ego.
the winner because it was really not the other man. It was the fact that she was addicted to something, which drove her into the other man's arms.
She was
Right.
she was
She-
addicted to that man too.
Mm.
She was addicted to that man too, and that's what I'm saying. And you just made my point is why you shouldn't tell these men who you did it.
I'm sorry. I'm
Because
just.
I'm
I'm going to be very transparent because at
Well-
the end of the day, because if you catch me out, the first thing
Yeah,
I'm going to tell him
that
is
part.
if you see me out with somebody, know what your lane is. Because you have to know when I say that I'm hanging out with different people, that don't mean I'm not going to speak to you. I'm not going to give you a hug and I'm not going to present myself as knowing you, but you got to know that, hey, it is what it is.
And
Nah.
especially if there's no titles involved.
right now.
Mm.
If we playing that game, that's cool. But you don't got nothing to say to me when I do it.
No, I don't.
no,
Of course I don't.
absolutely not.
Hey,
But don't lie
but
about it.
Yeah, but don't lie
You
about
say-
it.
you say
It
that.
has to be open and on the
But-
table.
Open and
I
on the
got
table
it.
right there.
But you say,
don't
but
lie.
to say that, but I've done this game before, and I've seen women they reactions be different.
You
with
what
that
game before?
Dated multiple people.
a woman telling me that, well, if I'm out, you stay. Like, okay, cool. But if I'm out, you got a problem.
Oh no.
Well, that ain't the right woman.
That
Right.
ain't the right
Okay.
woman. She don't pack foul. Because if you out and you got your little thing, honey, I'm gonna speak to you and keep moving.
And from what I know too, like
Yeah.
if a woman is really attracted to a man, even if she is, say for instance, dating somebody, if you really just kind of y'all vibing like that, she kind of slowly push those other people back, and you gonna move to the forefront. Now, if you find yourself moving back, that's because you done fucked up somewhere down the line.
Well, she probably just chose that other dude. I'm gonna tell you.
Let him finish me.
Not necessarily. That's not necessarily true. I was dating this young lady.
Okay.
We went out on a couple of days. Everything was cool. Told her I was gonna get her something for Valentine's Day. She said, "No, you don't have to do that. Oh, it's 10 minutes up the street. I get this for you." So I called her. Hey, I got the gift. Had Perry Steakhouse gift card for $100. Nice card. Nice little thing of flowers. She never called back.
You gave it to her. She never called.
No, I didn't even give it to her. I was calling so I can give it to her.
Oh.
Okay.
Next thing you know.
You know why she cut out?
Can you let him
Yes,
finish?
I know why she cut out.
Why she cut out?
Because she found somebody else.
No, she cut out because she knew you were a good person and she didn't want to fuck over you like that.
Right, because she found somebody else. She actually found somebody else. Got married. She's married today, and it's all good. She's still cool with me to this day. It's just I wish you would have told me this. I wouldn't have wasted time.
My money and my effort.
If it was somebody else, but going back to your point, if she was honest, say, look, I'm dating this other guy, whatever. Now, if he wins out, he wins out.
But you have no inclination it was somebody else in the picture? Oh, baby, I know there's somebody in the picture.
That's the part that gets me, right?
Yeah, that deception.
Women that are out there, right? And they do play the deception game.
Right.
They play the manipulative game.
But yeah, I just think that I think he got there before me, and he was just putting his bid in, and she was trying to, I guess, take a last minute interview to see if Jimmy was something. And he was, but he was in the lead, so he got it.
Jimmy, that was flags.
No, it just, hey.
It was flags.
I mean, it wasn't no.
It was the only thing I was upset about with that whole thing is that she didn't tell me that. Like if she'd have told me that and he'd have won out, I'd be like, hey, I understand. But we still good. It was just, that was the only thing.
But see, that's why I'm going back and saying honesty is everything.
Right. But it is. But I just don't want to know the blow by blow.
Oh, no.
No
woman should never.
But she was never the type of woman that just slept around like that. But it was just some guy that was there before me, and he took the lead. I was like Bernie Sanders. I was in the race, but I wasn't really in the race.
Yeah.
But but I think as guys, when you get into that situation, you just charge to the game and move on.
Yeah.
There's no ill will. It's just, I wish you'd have told me. That wouldn't have stopped us. We still could have went out, but.
So tell us something else that you feel as though women don't listen to.
Well, women don't really take accountability for their actions a lot of times.
Wait a minute.
I agree.
Like Kevin said, accountability is like kryptonite.
Men don't either.
Yes, they do. We're always being held accountable for something, even if we don't do it.
No. You said held
Take
accountable.
Take accountability.
Right. Say it again.
Taking accountability and being held accountable are different.
We do both. We've always taken accountability. No, because the work is being done.
I'm listening.
Because when you got 64% of men that are single and middle class, when y'all said we had to get our money up, it's there. And we didn't have no government help to do that. And it's there. So y'all said y'all
been tainted so much by these superficial women that when the real women come along, y'all think she falls in line with the superficial women.
Yeah, they expect you to bust out their windows and put their tires on the flat and all that.
Well,
because they used to them ghetto hoes.
I heard this guy say, I cannot think his name to reference him, but I heard this guy say this on YouTube, and it's true. He say the women and the hoes are standing too close together, so you can't really tell the difference.
Oh no, you can tell the difference.
Well, I mean, if you're looking from there, if you got a pack of lions right over there, you don't know which one to bite you, which one won't.
He's talking about the women that dress, with the, they have these new outfits now where it's like see-through, where you can see the bra and the panties. You have some women that do dress like that are not whores. I would never walk out looking like that.
Sexualizing women.
But come on, Mimi.
When people stop sexualizing women, some women are very in tune with their body. They love their bodies. And I'm not talking about just thin women. I'm talking about voluptuous women.
Yes.
I'm talking about plus size women. When y'all stop sexualizing us, it will be void, null and void. Y'all, hold on. Men and society sexualizes it, which makes it bad.
No, it doesn't make it bad. It's not.
It does, because if you got a housewife walking in and she got her titties all out and she got a skirt and her ass is half hanging out, but she's a good woman, you automatically assume.
Why is she even dressing like that?
And let me finish. Because she's secure in who she is.
And that's what she wanted to wear.
And that's what she wants to wear.
Right, but at the same time with guys,
yeah,
we kind of know how guys are.
Exactly.
Let's say, for example, you want to go up to
she's single. Why should she?
But
Right.
It
sometimes
would be different if she was married and she
Right.
walking there with a man.
Right.
But some women that's married and do that
but
too.
it's kind of like
But that doesn't make her a whore.
but it does, but again,
A whore.
perception
I do.
is reality. If I showed up here with a police outfit on, would y'all think I was the police?
Yep.
So then when you call me and say, hey, a crime is going on over there, why don't you stop it? No, I'm not the police. I just look like the police.
Well, I just think that's superficial because you know what the first thing I'm gonna do? I can see a man, he can look like he just ain't about shit. If I have a conversation with him and I realize because you know most millionaires and billionaires walk around like they broke.
They
Them the ones I
Okay,
be looking
so
for.
let's just say perception can be everything, but it's really not true.
Right.
Because a lot of people walk in there just to test motherfuckers out, just to see if they're gonna step to them or not.
But if
But hold on.
Go
Let
ahead.
me-
I'm sorry,
That's
go
what I'm saying. So I understand what you're getting to because I am a woman that I try to preserve the way that I look, but I also have to cater to my curves.
right, but that's
And I
not
don't mean my ass is hanging out, but I might have some cleavage showing because I got some big ass titties.
right,
You understand what I'm saying?
No, I got
So
you.
I gotta use what I have
right.
To get what
to
you
get
want.
what I want.
But you can
Right.
still look
But you can-
sexy in a nice suit
And be classy.
and all that. I think that's what Jimmy is. I think that's what Jimmy is doing too.
Yeah.
No, not to
He's probably
appease the
insecure because he can't accept me for how I am.
Well,
Nah,
think I'm
not,
gonna do that?
not,
I'm not
not,
walking
the,
in no
not, the
sheer
way, not the
outfit.
way you dress.
No.
That we ain't talking about you.
See, like
Take
right
your
now, you
mind.
look sexy. Right now,
What's
stand
wrong
up.
with a sheer top with a bra underneath?
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that because I do that. I'm talking about these chicks
And I
that
get
walk
what you-
in
you
with
know what
like
I
the panties and it's like sheer and you're walking in a restaurant where there's other children and
Yeah.
other people at. I think that's tacky.
It's that.
That's something that you should be wearing at home with your man while you cooking for him.
Right.
That's the way I look at that. And I've seen women walk in restaurants and restaurants have actually turned them around because they actually have on a sheer outfit
Okay.
with panties that got a thong up their butt and a bra.
Okay, so with that outfit, she
That's
could go to
tacky.
the club.
Yeah, I mean, and don't be mad at who you catch.
That's what I'm talking about. So
Don't be
like,
mad.
let's
Don't be
say-
like, oh, don't be touching on me. No, you look like a whore. I'm gonna treat you like a whore.
No, just because she has that on doesn't mean you have free range to touch her.
So it sounds like Peach is saying she deserved to get raped.
I didn't say all that now.
But that's why I'm saying.
I ain't say all that.
That's what you.
Yeah, you're sexualizing it.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't say all that, but if a man grab you, because some men ain't respectable.
Not.
Some men are not respectable.
Listen, and please don't take it as I'm saying women should do this. So anybody who's watching, that's not what I'm saying.
Right.
So
Right.
anybody's that is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I think a person should genuinely be who they are.
Who they are.
And if that person really wants them for how they are, you're supposed to love a person for how they are, not for who you want them to be. So if that's not something you're attracted to, then okay, so be it.
Yeah.
But that don't mean someone else is not attracted to
Well,
it.
You
they-
can't judge a book by the way it's
but-
dressed.
And
Right.
they can't be, people can do whatever they want to do, but you got to understand the consequence behind that. So if I'm a millionaire, billionaire, and I meet you and you got your ass hanging out and all that stuff, can I take you to the ball or can I say, hey, this is me?
You damn right you can. Because you know what?
ball.
And then
I
what
might be a
that- but-
spoofy
but-
motherfucker when I put a gown
Right.
on.
But it's different between what you wear and what some of these other chicks are wearing. That hoochie shit.
No, I'm just saying.
Right.
I may come out looking like that.
Don't mean I don't
That
have a
mean
ball
that I-
gown in the
yeah,
closet.
I don't mean that I don't have it in
But
my
you-
closet.
So you need to put that on.
No, I don't need to.
No, let me tell you why you do.
I don't need
Because
to.
if we try to get some money, and a lot of these places, especially with these jobs, they judge you by who you with.
Yeah, we're not gonna wear it to the ball.
Well, you ain't talking about that. So if I can't, if you can't switch that up, and I can't
But you
take
don't
to-
know that if you only see
If
me
you're
in
not
that-
Well,
giving me
I
the
mean, for-
opportunity,
again,
yeah.
Trying to see, he ain't even trying to get to know you at that point.
well,
So, Jimmy, you just might be missing out on your gym. 'Cause you know
no, because I know a lot of that stuff. When I look at it, it's performative. When a woman comes out with a butt, and all this, it's just performative. It ain't really.
Exactly.
Now, I'm telling my age, back in the 90s, when I saw that, that meant a woman was ready to do something that night. But I just performed. You can do whatever you want to do.
agree with you
But
with that.
I mean, if I'm meeting you and we go out and it's still like that, man, you can't switch
Oh,
nothing.
that's-
Okay, now that's
different.
that's different.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
different.
You got to be able to. There's nothing wrong with the styles, but you got to be able to switch it up for the
Yeah.
occasion.
So you're saying a good man is looking for a woman who's reserved, who conducts herself in a feminine manner,
Yeah,
like what self-respect.
yeah,
It goes back to that saying: you want a freak in the sheets and a woman in the streets.
that's it.
But
No, I think it's.
But y'all don't
It's not-
display that though.
shows
Woman in the streets. Yeah, it's
But yet still they don't display that because a lot of times I see men out with their women and those women have on something skimpy and
that's because I could chaperone it, right?
Mm.
So if you out and I'm at the house it needs to be conservative because we know the nature of men.
That's
Some of
right.
these men. So now I'm at the house and you tell me some dude disrespect you, slap. Now I got to come up there and tear this club up just because sometimes women
So protecting
Or,
you. So
or
protecting
you may
you
be
and-
putting yourself in a situation.
yeah, or because some of these dudes ain't right. I supervise these sex offenders do. Some of them ain't right.
That's right.
You can put on whatever you want, but you don't want to invite the wrong attention.
That's right.
You want to lessen the chance of you inviting the wrong
Okay,
attention.
I
Sometimes you can still do it,
Yeah.
but you want to lessen that chance. So I got to come up here, fight this dude. He got a gun. I got a gun. I might one of us get killed behind you not being able to police your own shit.
But she should
So
have
you
checked.
got to be able to police your own.
She left out anyway.
What?
Wait, hold on.
Excuse me?
Hold
Oh,
on.
baby,
I gotta
yes.
check with my man to
no,
what
damn right.
to get a therapy.
Oh,
no.
yes, I do, baby. I gotta
Baby,
make sure
let
that
me tell you
approved
something.
and tells me that I.
Because let me tell you
Well,
something. I
absolutely
need a
not.
confident man. I need a man that knows his woman and knows that when I
That's
walk out,
what
hold on,
I'm
when I walk
saying,
out that
Mimi.
door, that he does not have to worry about me because
That's
I'm
what-
his and his only.
Right.
Right, but
Check what I got on. I'll be good.
I want to know I'm looking good when I walk out. You
I
goddamn
thought
right.
you meant like
Approval.
No,
I
I need his approval to make sure I'm looking
Oh,
good,
no.
baby.
And listen,
Shit,
and
is
no
my
one
hair
should
looking
listen.
good? Is
And
my
that's what
makeup
I
on
think that's what
point?
men have to understand. When a woman really wants to be with a man, she's going to curtail some things about herself anyway.
Exactly.
Right.
She's going to check herself
right,
because she wants to keep that man.
I agree.
She ain't going to test the waters.
Yeah.
And if she's testing the waters, that may not be the woman for you.
Absolutely.
So I'm not saying get approval like that, Mimi. But I need for him.
What?
No, I need to know that I'm on point. I need to
Okay.
know that the outfit match. I need
Okay.
to make sure that
Want
the
your man
hair.
to say yes,
I
baby,
want him
you
to be
look
like,
good.
yeah,
Okay.
good.
So,
Damn, boo, you better tell him.
like, baby, go with me.
Baby,
So-
I represent you. Oh,
be
he's
like, baby,
coming
go
with
with
me,
me. No,
baby.
baby, go with
Mine's
me.
coming with me.
Yeah, so it's a soft check in, a check out, but it ain't really. Hey, it ain't no military style. You need to wear this with.
Okay.
No.
That's cool.
No, I need,
that.
yeah.
It ain't a soft
I
check.
think it's good because that means, you know what that means? When you that man gonna be waiting for you when you get home.
Because he know I'm gonna be good and drunk.
That's it.
Cause I be watching and real quick. I be watching Law and Order, and I seen an episode. I know, right? I seen an episode where the lady was dressed real sleazy and floozy like, and so she got raped. And so, and this is just the question of, had she not been dressed the way she was dressed, maybe she wouldn't have been so inviting.
Mm. But that's what I'm saying. That people sexualize. I hate that they don't sexualize men.
I do.
What is
Because
it?
let me tell you something.
What is it?
Because men
Those
walk around
gray
here with their
sweatpants.
packages sitting up and sitting out.
Mm-hmm.
They don't sexualize men.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they
With
do.
the
Baby,
gray
in the
sweatpants and all that.
Oh,
Boo-boo,
yes.
boo-boo. We're not talking about gawking.
And
We're
the
not talking about gawking.
and the hoochie
because
daddy shorts, y'all like?
tell y'all to go. Y'all can't come out there with the warm ups with your
Great warm
No,
up.
let me tell you, one time at the gym, I did have to tell my trainer about this one, honey. I say, he got too much stuff going on because I can't concentrate. I can't even do a push-up. Girl, I'm telling
So
you.
you were sexualizing.
I was. And my trainer had to tell him to quit wearing that stuff because I couldn't. And the other girls, they couldn't either. And I had to say something. Ooh, child, he do them jumping jacks. I'd be like, and Lamar be like, peaches. I'm like, okay, shit, one. Shit.
Well,
Baby, that thing was going like this.
that's right. You
Too
see,
much.
Yeah.
all right. That man was there minding his business.
Yeah, but come on, you got them.
Motive. Yeah, because
You can't keep working out shit.
Baby.
working out comfortably with his package flapping like
what I'm
that. No.
He know what he was doing. He knew.
The gawking eyes.
Ooh, baby, I couldn't even.
So it's safe to say men acquire attention too. They're attention seekers too.
Some of them are, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them are.
I'm gonna
So you're
look.
saying women do it more often than men.
Way more often than men.
That's
Way-
because women know that sexuality attracts men.
It does.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. It's just you just got to be careful of attracting the wrong kind, lessen
Yeah.
your chance of attracting
Okay.
the wrong kind of men. That's all it is.
I love a man with
Like
a
with-
shirt wide open and his little hairy chest and his little.
That sounds like
Like-
Pip ain't slick.
Like what you girl, what was her name? Kiki Palmer.
Oh yeah, Kiki Palmer.
Kiki Palmer ain't never dressed like that, like out in public. with that little fish that,
Oh,
and all of a sudden she go to,
concert.
and she went over there, and old boys just said, "Hey,
She was at
You
a
a mother.
concert.
But you know why she said she did
you
that?
a
She
mother.
said because after she had that baby,
She got a little
she
bowl.
got a little bowl of spots
Yeah.
that she hadn't had. So she was proud.
Yeah, but
again, she was proud of the body that had formulated.
Mhm.
And again, if a woman is confident in herself, I just don't understand.
Even if her husband was uncomfortable,
She
maybe.
wasn't
And I
married.
get it.
It was
That's
insecure.
her baby daddy.
no, he wasn't uncomfortable. Uncomfortable
He
don't
was
mean insecure.
insecure.
That's not
He was
insecure.
insecure.
That's not his. How is that insecure about saying her? I don't
Went
like
to
her.
social media with it.
He was
She went to social media when she
She was
won.
out at a concert.
And it was on social media.
Okay,
And he
they-
got insecure.
because of the attention that Usher, that was his style at the concert. He went to different
That's his style.
people
That's
and
his style.
sang to him or whatever, and
That's
he
his-
just
she-
happened to sing to Kiki that night.
Right.
Now, if her boyfriend, baby daddy, whoever, if he had a problem with it, he should have waited until she came home.
But their entertainment, that's their job.
No,
Their
no.
job is to
Now-
make highlight reels
now-
that go viral.
Now, I could understand if she dressed like that all the time. She ain't never dressed like that before. Ever.
She didn't never had that body either.
Well, that's fine.
Dress like that
But
for your
now
man.
you see how she dressing now? Not like that.
Yeah.
Well, you
She,
do,
I
you-
think she
you
did that
do-
to make him mad, but
Listen,
that was just me.
I don't know, but he
they
still should have waited until she got home
You
just to
do-
have that conversation.
The little
Come
videos going around about, was it her that was giving she had I don't want to
She's-
quote myself. It was either Chris Brown, 50 Cent, or another celebrity that she got caught on video giving fellatio.
No, that
Oh,
was, that, that
I don't
was-
think that was
Kiki.
Kiki.
I didn't get
That wasn't him. But it's kind of like
Really?
Yes.
it's kind of like if when you was young, when you acted bad on aisle 9 at Kroger's, you got your ass whooped on aisle 9 at Kroger's.
Uh-huh.
So she put that out on. She got on social media, and it was out there for the world to see. Yeah, he should have said so. It don't mean it.
But make it good, because make it good always
Kiki,
shows her
come on the
accent.
Divas Dose podcast and defend
that's
yourself.
another,
girl.
that's another thing too.
Okay.
If going
Make
in,
it
now going in, if you know your woman dresses provocatively like that, and you still take, you can't complain about her doing it
Okay.
after that.
That's
But
right.
that's never been Kiki's style. That was the problem. And all of a sudden, you go out there with your look. You could have wore. There are way more outfits you could have wore that
Maybe
could have
she did
showed
to
your
piss him off,
body.
Maybe made her mad.
But then she went. Then they were talking about she ought to leave, and then she went right back to him and had nothing
Anyway,
to
that
talk
wasn't her husband.
Well, we
Right.
inviting Miss Kiki Palmer on the Divas Dose podcast show to come tell her side of the story, girl. Come
So
on.
you saying it's a difference between
I like that.
Wait a minute, for Renee's point, so you saying if you're exclusively with a man, you still free to do whatever you want to do because that's not your husband, even though you're exclusive.
Just saying, the only thing that I didn't like was how he called her out on social media. I don't care if she never dressed like that before. She was feeling good about her body. She was feeling sexy, and she wanted to dress sexy. That's what she chose to wear. She was going to a concert.
That's
So
the only thing.
but that's my opinion.
I mean, you
That's what she wanted to do. I don't think he should have called her out on
I
social
don't think so
media.
either.
So you saying that should just stay private?
Wait until she get home, or call her on the phone after the concert is over.
Well, I don't think he'll be calling nobody else out because her mama went in on him.
But she had
But they
back.
still
They
kinda go
still together.
back and
They,
forth
she
with
pregnant
each
by
other.
him
Does he
now.
know he
I
falls?
don't think she's pregnant.
She's pregnant by him now.
Listen,
I don't think she's
you know
pregnant.
Pregnant by him now.
Girl, come on, you defend
I
yourself.
just feel like as a woman, you represent your man. Bottom line, and I'm not
Represent
finna.
yourself.
You represent
If
your.
I'm
If you're in a relationship, you
in a
Represent
relationship.
yourself.
If
Because
I'm in a relationship with someone and we're exclusive, and if I'm stepping out, I represent not only him and myself, but I'm not gonna make my man look like a fool.
Oh.
That's just me.
Okay, I can
Now,
agree with that.
my
But I
man ain't
still
gonna
don't
look
want
like
you
no
trying
fool.
to tell me what I can wear. And
That's the reason why I'm gonna get it.
Tell
I'm
you
gonna have
what,
to. We gonna agree to disagree
say what
on
you
this
say.
one.
You know why
Yeah,
I would represent
go ahead.
myself? Because I'm the one that has to have enough self-respect. Damn what he says. I got to do what makes me happy, and he only compliments that.
So
He can never dictate my happiness. I have to dictate my own happiness. So that includes my body,
Right.
the way I feel internally. He is only an accent and a caveat to who I am as a shell.
So
So,
he's-
if I
so he's
if I walk out, I got to be representative of myself.
I'm
Right.
representing myself and him.
now,
I'm not gonna. I mean,
If-
if
Yeah,
you
That's why I
don't
said
finish,
we gotta
you
agree to
don't
disagree on that one.
Okay, agree to disagree.
Yeah,
with
we
both
gotta.
ladies.
Yeah.
no, hold on. You represent your man, and he represents you the same way you represent a company when you go to work.
Oh
You
no.
put on
That's
that work
different.
outfit.
No.
No, it ain't.
Nah,
Different.
It ain't.
different.
Because
Because I'm just a number.
well,
Yeah,
no,
that's
but
different.
you still put that shirt on. And you still abide by company guidelines.
Yeah,
until
there
you go
rules
out.
at their place.
Yeah.
In order
My
to
ru-
walk
my ru-
out.
That's it.
Yeah, but you ain't walking out of this unless you walking out of.
And I'm not trying to sound facetious. I'm trying to get people to understand when you put so many eggs in one basket. This is why we have so many mental issues in relationships. When you put so many eggs in one basket, when those eggs start to fall out the basket, the relationship goes to shit. If you stay true to who you are and you allow that person to compliment everything that you feel about yourself, it's a beautiful thing, because at no given point will that person ever always be up. They go up, they go down.
Right.
So if you depend on whether or not that man respects you for what you have on, what happens when he stops looking?
Well, but again, like I said, but you don't have to go there with it like Kiki Palmer did. Because again, you got to police your own stuff. What if I'm not there and somebody does something crazy?
And I get that.
Okay,
and I respect
that's
that,
what I'm
what
talking
you're
about.
saying.
It's about compromise.
Yes.
That's what it ain't just about hey, he compliments this or whatever. You got to compromise some things because we got two different people.
So she should know her man and what he likes and what he dislikes.
Yes.
Okay.
And if he ain't comfortable with that, don't wear that. Because you wouldn't be comfortable with me doing stuff there.
And if and to your point, Mimi, and if he stopped looking, maybe he looking somewhere else, and maybe that's where he need to be. Because I'm gonna still love me. You understand what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's her point.
But that's
I'm
my
not gonna
point.
change. I feel like when you get somebody and whatever you was doing to get them, you need to keep on doing it. Because I know how I am. I like to dress. I like to look good. I like to smell good. I like to go on vacations. I like to go out to eat at expensive restaurants. I like to drink top dollar alcohol. So when you meet me, that's the person that I am.
Right.
Ain't shit changing about me.
Right.
Now, if you can't afford it, then you need to move on. Don't get to pretending like you can do this when you know you can't. Don't. Because once you lose interest, that's cool.
And that's what I'm saying. Be true to thyself.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I am gonna respect my man.
Yes, but you see how he said it though.
Yeah.
He said, if you know what I like. So
That's
if that
right.
woman, if a woman truly loves a man, I'm telling you, the woman is going to curtail to that man.
Yes.
Which is compromise.
I will.
Yeah, that's a compromise. Yes.
That's a
I
and I would, and as a man, we do that for our women too. Now, if your man ain't comfortable
real
with
man.
you doing all what Kiki Palmer did at one time, knowing damn well you don't really do this for real, nah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Now, if
I
she,
think that one mistake warranted everything that transpired though.
You said what now?
I don't think that one mistake should have transpired into
What
everything
they was
did.
it turned out
There
they
was some other stuff
It was
going
some other
down.
stuff too. Like, it just kind of blew up like that just because the mom was talking so greasy to her. Like, God, she talking so. I don't know if you heard the audio. She was talking so greasy.
Yeah,
She was telling how she really felt.
Oh man.
Because she probably never liked him anyway.
No.
I heard somebody.
That's what they were saying.
They was trying to say that, but he's
That's
never
what she
hit her.
said.
And if anything, she wrote a book about how she's abusive. She was abusive in her relationships to the men that she dated. She
I
wrote
didn't
that.
read that book. I need to pick that one up.
Yeah, she
I
wrote
thought
that.
there was somewhere where she said he had threw her against the wall.
I thought I heard that.
Those were allegations that were put out there.
Yeah.
She didn't say it. She didn't particularly.
I don't know who said it, but there was out there.
Yeah, she was saying that he was. So what they did is she was saying that he was abusive, but then when you have video proof of, you put the video of it. That was just a still of them doing this. And that ain't really nothing.
Oh
to
yeah,
say.
they did have the stills.
It's like, dog, he could be trying to grab a phone out you.
I don't know what happened
But
with them.
that's what I'm saying. So if you're gonna put that out there, you need to put it all the way out there to show the abuse. So that way people have an idea, okay, this is what's going on. Then it's time for you to leave. But instead of leaving, she went back with him, dropped the charges, whatever, had another baby by him.
See all that toxic shit. But I find that some men like toxic.
Oh
do.
yeah.
They do.
It's like
I don't like
it's almost like women that feel like if you don't beat on me, that means you don't love me.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
like
another topic. Ooh,
we
for
can talk
another
about
time.
that next. And even with me, and if you don't come and bust out my windows or flatten my tires, that means that you don't love me. Man, I ain't got time for that. So if you think I'm a weirdo because I don't do that,
So let me tell you what it really is. But these dudes are like these toxic women because they think that the sex is good with them. It ain't worth it for me, but that's what they think.
Yes.
So that people that like
She
it, I
let you
don't like
put
it.
it in your booty and let you
I
go
don't
all
know.
over her face and swallow it.
Well, you don't have to be toxic to like that, but just that overall.
For disaster, two toxic people.
Yeah,
That is
you're gonna be fighting, you're gonna be arguing, you're gonna be.
Yeah, you're gonna be out of money.
Yeah, man.
Ugh.
So is it safe to say that, not that women don't really want to listen, but maybe it's about communication?
They don't want
That's
to
a
listen.
big part of it. The
They
lack
don't-
of
I
communication.
think that's what it is.
They don't. No, they just don't want to
They
listen.
don't want to hear the truth.
They don't want to hear the truth.
I don't think that's
Because you can tell a woman the truth and she'll still call you
you
a
can tell men
lie.
the truth and you can still call you a
Yep, that's true
But
too.
for the most part, we can accept the truth. As long as you
Both
come at
people
us
just
with
need to
truth.
own their shit. How about
That's
that?
I
that
agree
part.
with that.
That part.
High five.
I
There
agree.
you go.
I agree with that.
And on that, we're gonna get ready to close this show out. But before we do, we definitely appreciate you for stopping by, Mr. Jimmy.
I appreciate y'all having me.
Definitely
With the
anytime.
last name Love.
Oh, Jimmy Love in the building. And speaking of who can tell women the truth, somebody needs to tell my character Connie the truth that her husband that's not coming back.
Oh.
And it's going to be the hit stage play Love Brought You Back with Miss Joan Montreal at the Match Theater, January the 11th, 2025, baby, at 5 o'clock. Be there, be square.
How do they get tickets?
And
Yeah, get your tickets. Yours truly is in the building.
That's
Gonna
right.
be playing Connie.
How do they get?
How do you get the
How do-
tickets?
how do you get it?
You go log on to matchtheater.com, I believe, and you know, look for Love Brought Me Back for January the 11th, and you should be able to purchase your tickets.
And if you want a pregame, make sure you get you some big sticks.
Before
And
the
and pregame before.
well, it's a
the
gospel
play.
stage play, so
They drink.
They drink.
Jesus Christ.
They drink.
The wine.
They drink before they get there.
yes, indeed. Come out and support your girl. Match Theater, January the 11th. Log on, get your tickets. Come out and support yours truly. I will be playing the character Connie.
Uh-oh.
And we're going to take it up out of here on that note, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Well, we hope you guys have a great evening.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sorry, y'all. I did sound like Diana Ross of the Supremes. When I said that. No, but thank you guys so much. And we, like I said, we definitely appreciate our guests. Any of you ladies want to say anything before we close out?
No, I think, Jimmy, we should definitely bring you back
Yes.
for part 2 because I want to know what kind of woman you're looking for.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Because these ladies definitely want to know. Sound like you're a good man. So
He
we wanna
might
bring
be
you
a
back.
wolf.
I ain't no wolf.
You ain't no wolf.
Unless I gotta be.
Oh.
Whoa. All right. Well, we gonna say when the Saints go marching in, baby, on that note. When the Saints
And we'll talk
go
to you
marching
again,
in.
live from the Pentagon. Baby. Yes.
Live from the Pentagon.